Guys ready to start talking about reusable freezer bags? You guys, I'm so excited. Look at all these. I have so many. I am like ordering in as many different freezer safe gallon size bags as I can to test them all out and find out which one is the best out there. You know, it was just like, what, 3 years ago or so, and I was really looking for reusable, you know, gallon size bags, and there just wasn't any good options out there. And I will say I found one bag that I liked, but it was like $25 for one bag or something, and I'm like, you know, how can you beat the price of disposables for like $3 and you get like 48 or whatever, you know, just freezer safe plastic disposable bags versus $25 for one reusable. So I didn't want to talk about it that much because I know a lot of my readers out there, like you guys, are on budgets and not everybody can afford to go and spend, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on getting all these reusable bags. Well, guess what? I went on Amazon and I started looking around again, and there are some new, fantastic, inexpensive, reusable gallon-sized freezer bags, and I'm ordering them all in. And I'm so excited to test them out and show you guys everything. Welcome to my laboratory. Okay, today I am scientifically testing all the reusable bags that I got in to see if they're as good as the old traditional disposable Ziploc, and to see if I can actually find one that will, you know, actually work good. So just yesterday's story, I was sharing that I have a spreadsheet that I started that's comparing everything. Let me show you. It's like a whole bunch of stuff's on here. So I've added some new categories, and these are the things that I'm going to be testing. Number one, is the tab to open the bag, the reusable bag, actually big enough to grip? The place that I'm specifically looking for is this place right above where it snaps. As you can see, this one's a lot bigger than this one. So this one, when it's closed, I mean, you can barely get your finger in to like lift it off. And this one, you have more space to put your thumb in and pull it apart. The thing is, you know, does it have a double press seam or a single? Like this. So there's a double pressed, and this would be a single pressed. Third test is if it has a triple zipper or just a double zipper. The next one is if it's flexible. So let me show you what that means and looks like. So here's two bags I just folded in half, and when I let this go, this Max K probably is definitely not flexible, because it will not. It's just like really thick and stiff, and it won't, even if I like press it down, it won't stay down. But this one is flexible, you know, to fold in half and stuff usually. So the next two tests are, one, does it stand up well in a bowl so that I could, you know, add my freezer meal stuff to the bag? Does like the top stay open in a bowl if I just set it in a bowl? These two are regular Ziploc disposable bags, and these are the standard to which I am using all my tests to make, you know, to see if any of the reusable bags can, you know, work in, so I don't have to use the plastic anymore. I can find one that actually works. So this is 8 cups, and let's see. Regular Ziploc is 16 cups. That's how much it can hold. Now you guys might laugh at this next test, but this is also the test that I'm gonna do on each bag. So first I'm gonna seal the bag, and then I'm gonna lift the bag over and just gently hold it and see if it will break. Gently, it's like I'm doing the gentle hold. And then, so after that test, I'm gonna do a squeeze the bag and see if it will break open test. So I just push a little pressure like this. Nope, Ziploc did not break, so that's really great. So to me, that's a good standard of knowing that your food's not gonna spill out of your freezer because it pops open. You want something that's gonna be safe for those meals, right? So those are the tests that I'm doing. And that is not all. No, that is not all. Let me show you. I am doing a test on freezing them to see how they do getting frozen. After I filled the bags to capacity and sealed them, then I just put them in the freezer, and I just wanted to see if if they expanded and would rip the bags or anything weird like that. And then I will check after they thaw and see how they do with that. Guys, so kind of fun, but it's also there's so many questions I've been having about these bags. I'm like, are they gonna work? How am I gonna label them, right? And so I got another test going on over here too. I went in and ordered in all these different things to test out on the bags. These were dry bags, and this was one with water inside it. And what I'm going to do is I froze them last night, and then I'm going to see how well they wipe off of the bags, either using soap and water or alcohol or something like that. Also, I just wanted to show you, these have been in the freezer for 2 days. And so if I just rub my fingers across them, look, they're not wiping off. So even, let's see if another bag rubbed on it. So if they're rubbing each other, nothing is, not too bad. It's not too bad. There's a little bit of the wax pencils like to move a little, but I'm testing all these labels. I have some cool soapy water right now, so I'm just gonna put the whole thing in and see what I can scrub off. Ready? A lot more of this stuff would come off, but all right, get off. So this is just what cold water was able to wash off. So now what I'm going to try is just using rubbing alcohol and some cotton balls and see if anything comes off easily with this. So if you don't want to use rubbing alcohol to clean the outside of your bags, your number one pick are these Crayola dry erase crayons. They washed right out with cool soapy water, and they stayed on really good. So this is the winner for labels. Now, if you don't mind using rubbing alcohol, I think that the Sharpie water-based pens, these are really nice too, because they're really dark. So this is the water-based paint pen versus the dry erase crayon. It's harder to see the dry erase crayon than the water-based paint pen, but you do have to use the rubbing alcohol to get it off. So, also, I had a question on the party wine glass marker labels and why I didn't recommend them. And I realized it was just really late last night, and so I just quickly posted and then I didn't really explain it. But let me show you. It left a residue that you probably can't see in the other videos. So let me show you. See, here's a close-up. You can see it from the angle. You can still kind of make it out on both, actually. It never really came out, the wine glass marker one. So yeah. Okay, the first bag I'm doing is a stasher bag, and this one's the most expensive bag at $20 a bag. And it's silicone, so it does not hold its shape. And there's 8 cups of water, which is half gallon, which I'm gonna add to it. Extra tight, make sure it's super good, okay. Now I'm gonna do the gently flip it over test and see if it holds. Ready? This is the scary part. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this job is scary. Stasher did not hold up to the test right there. Did not hold the water. Okay, so this bag is ready to be tested now. This is the Rezip bag. I've been testing a whole lot of these bags all day, and a lot of them are breaking for this test. So here's the test. I'm gonna lift it over. It's a gentle. Okay, it's always a little scary, you guys. This test, I'm getting soaked. But anyways, okay, so the gentle hold passed. Rezip passed. Okay, let's see. And the second one is I just apply pressure to squeeze, and then see if it holds still. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. Jeez, nothing. Okay, Rezip, you passed the test. You're a good bag. I love you, Rezip. You guys are thinking, looks like I wet my pants. Yes, it does, but I didn't. So, our contestants are down to these final 5 because nobody else passed that drop test. So now I'm just gonna be testing these 5 from here on out. And with your guys' suggestions that you sent in, here's the other tests I'm gonna be performing. So I'm gonna be doing them tonight and then I'll put them in the freezer and I'll show you a picture when I'm all done. But so I have a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes with tomato puree. So I'll do 1 of each bag with that. And then I'm gonna chop up some onions and put a whole chopped up onion in one of the bags. And then I'm going to do a coconut milk and yellow curry powder in another one, and then beets in the last one. So I'll show you a picture of those once they're all in the freezer and ready to be frozen. I'm gonna freeze them overnight. And in the morning, I'm gonna let them thaw in the fridge. And then probably tomorrow night, if they're all 100% thawed by then, which I'm thinking they should be, then we will see the results. I almost forgot. Saffron Goods also made it into the finals. They did not leak with the squeeze test. Now, I have to show you something amazing that I discovered with Saffron Foods bags. Because the bottom of the bag is rounded like this, look at this, you guys. Take off that top part and it is like the perfect slow cooker size. So we have onions, beets, tomatoes, and a yellow curry coconut milk sauce. And here they all are. They're all in the fridge. They're super thin because they're just small, thin layers of the food, but hey, they stack very nice. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm back at it doing testing these reusable gallon-sized freezer bags. I'm gonna wash these real quick and then we'll see how they do. Well, it appears they all passed the beet test. So as you can see, I mean, really they're not staining too much, which is a really good thing, So the first testing of the curry is not looking good. I haven't used soap yet, but almost, I think every single one of them looks yellow right now. I just rinsed it out, but look. So we'll see. All the testing is done. Now all the bags are air drying. Let me show you. So this is the group of the onion ones. These are the tomatoes. These are the, obviously you can tell that one's the yellow curry, and then these ones were the beets. By the way, I discovered that my baggie holders, the bag holders that I have, can hold 2 for air drying. So that's what I'm using all over the place. Okay, stop, hold the presses, you guys. We have a new freezer bag that just arrived. I ordered this a while ago. It wasn't on Amazon, so it came a little, it took a little bit longer to get here. But guess what? Recipe, reusable gallon-sized freezer bags, dishwasher and freezer safe. We have a new contender, you guys. And I just did the upside down hold test and the squeeze test, and it passed. Well, first off, I'll tell you that every single one of the bags failed the onion test. Failed. They all smelled like onions after they were washed. I haven't put food or anything else in them to see if that smell will transfer, but I'm guessing it would. So I attempted to soak all those onion smelling bags in the bleach solution to see if that would get rid of the onion smell. It did not. So, but I'm gonna try vinegar next and see if they do a vinegar soak, if that gets rid of the smell. I did a bunch, or yesterday actually, I did a bunch of tests on it, and then I put it in the dishwasher and let it run. and let it get washed on the lowest setting, not like high heat or anything like that. I also threw in the Reusable into the dishwasher as well. And sadly, this recipe bag, when I do the hold test now, it was fine, but like when I did the squeeze test, the seal isn't as strong anymore. See, sadly. So this one, after running through the dishwasher, did not do as well. But the Reusable, I did test it, and it's still holding strong even after being run through the dishwasher. So, and by the way, I gotta show you how it's a little bit tricky to be able to put these things in the dishwasher. Let me show you how you gotta do it. So the prongs aren't tall enough to just put the bags in there, so I just took a plate and put it over a plate to help it stand up. Another way you can maybe do it is to put it in between two plates. So I'm sitting here cozied all up in a nice warm blankie in my office and ready to finally reveal the 3 winners. And the reason why there's 3 winners is because I love all 3 of these very much, and it was a really hard decision. But I have a most favorite, and then I have the other 2s, which are also my favorites, but maybe a little less love for them, but just a teeny bit. So, okay, my number 1, the Reusable. Fell in love with the reusable freezer bag from the get-go. It has been the one that has passed all the tests. It is a large capacity, so it's 16 cups fit in this. It's dishwasher safe on low heat. It has so many pros, and it passed all the tests with flying colors. So I love the Reusable. It's a great bag. The only negative thing I would say is that the Reusable bags are a little more expensive than my other 2 favorites. This one is around $7 a bag, and the other ones are around $2.50 a bag. So that is quite a price difference. But the Reusable bag is a wonder. And it is dishwasher safe, whereas the other 2 are not. So keep that in mind too. So it's worth the money, I think. It's a little bit extra, but it's just wonderful. Okay, so my second favorite 2 are, this one is the bag by the brand SIK, and the other one is by Beely, and it has no logos on it, which I love the fact that it has no logos all over it. So first off, this SIK bag, 16 cup capacity, so it's another really big bag. Passed all the tests. It's not double seamed like the Reusable is, but it passed all the tests. It is a great quality bag, and at $2.50, you just can't beat that price, guys. Okay, so this is another wonderful bag that I will be buying to have on hand. Yeah. Only drawback, like I said, is these 2 cannot go in the dishwasher. They have to be washed with cold water and dish soap. Okay, so that's the SIK bag. Now, this is the Beely, Bealy, and it's no label on it. And the reason why I love this guy, even though it's the smaller capacity, okay, so this is a 12 cup capacity. And so this is just for like maybe smaller freezer meals or meals that, I just love this bag for several reasons. Number 1, it is double seamed and it passed all the tests. But my favorite little feature is the top of this. It has a triple zipper, first off. It's the only one with a triple seal. Has like 3 different spots. And then on the top, these are like grippable little tab lines. So when you're opening the bag, it's big. It's the biggest of all of them, and it has these grippers. It's so nice. I wish all the gallon freezer bags, I wish even Reusable had this top. This is the best feature. Love this feature. So these are the 3 favorites.